God, what the fuck? Wasn't he just gonna go play soccer?
Oh, yes.
Did one of those things do it?
No, he didn't follow her, did he?
Come on.
Attention, all inhabitants of Ceres Station. This is the joint Queen of the United Nations of Earth and Buddha and the Mars Congressional.
Do you know who I am?
Is there a Belter who doesn't?
You worked for Anderson Dawes. He was a reasonable man. More comfortable with violence than I would have liked, but with a keen eye for the possible.
Dawes had a vision. I shared it.
Then why are you working for the man who assassinated him?
I work for the Belt.
Where is Marco Inaros?
He didn't tell me where he was going or why, and I didn't ask.
He knows the strategic value of this port. He would not have let us take control of the seat of his government, disrupt his supply lines, and establish a forward position in the belt with no resistance whatsoever.
You will encounter no resistance on this station.
I were part of an insurgency. Would I have just given myself up as I did?
That would be a clever ploy.
Maybe you're kind of clever. If you want my advice, here it is. Take your people and leave.
Watch your fucking mouth!
Sergeant?
They ain't got time for
Inaros abandoned you.
I chose to remain here. To limit the damage your illegitimate occupation will do. Everything that could be of use to your troops has been stripped. Ceres has no warships, no munitions, no functioning repair skiffs, no surplus fuel or rations. And at a current rate of consumption, only enough food and air for approximately 3 weeks. Is that clever enough for you?
Oh my God.
I suppose we'll find out.
Madam, if I may, we have several trained interrogators in our fleet who'd be delighted to squeeze out every scrap of intel that Belter's holding back. MCRN Command is going to insist.
Fine. But Sanjurani is not to be removed from the station. And I expect a UN representative to be present for any interviews. No coercive methods.
We don't use coercion, ma'am. We don't need to.
We're gonna just torture.
Release the prisoner.
No,
Keep
they
them
got
and
that-
any
remember that
direct
Oh, they got that thing,
contacts under
yeah.
surveillance.
They got
No
the
one
drip drop.
is to be taken in for questioning without my authorization. The last thing we need is to be seen rounding up Belters like cattle.
Yes, ma'am.
I used my mods to kill a man. With my bare hands.
Mm-hmm. We remember.
His name was Ren. He was a nice man. He had a family. He trained me, stood up for me, and was nothing but good to me.
And you murdered the
Every time I
shit.
use my mods,
Mm-hmm.
I see his face. Surprised,
Hurt.
and
Betrayed.
scared,
Mm-hmm.
and then in so much pain. And then nothing. I think that's the real reason I always throw up afterwards.
Everybody on this ship has something they regret. Including Amos, I think.
I think. Because he might not regret any of the shit he said.
Company.
I have to watch.
Go ahead, Peaches.
I have to watch.
Do you believe that prick in ours just cut and run?
I didn't see any white flags.
Me neither. What have you got there?
Guys claimed it was food. You know, I think that's why I started to give us the bottom of the barrel.
I don't think you might be right.
Can you cook?
I can read a leftover, but that's about it.
They got some good noodle shops on Ceres.
You spent time there?
Oh yeah. When I was on the Canton run, was pretty much Saturn to Ceres and back.
For Canterbury, I haven't thought about that in a while.
Way back in season 1.
When the Donny got killed, most Martians blamed you and yours for it. Was a time I would have jumped at the chance to haul you all back to Hecate Base and have you vigorously debriefed.
I wouldn't have gone quietly.
That would have been fun too.
That appetite sneaks up on you, huh?
Can I ask you a favor?
Of course. What?
Barkeith.
Is that a ship?
Yeah, one of the rogue Martians. They might have been involved with Fred's stolen protomolecule. They came across some UN surveillance video of the Barkeith leaving the ring space and asked Bobby if the UN had any record of similar incidents of ships that went missing after ring transits when she came through, but there's a ton of data, and I could really use some help making sense of it.
You're trying to distract me by giving me an interesting problem.
Is it working?
Yes.
Show me what you got.
Cool. First, let me take a nap, though.
I like legit. I was trying to make you feel better, but I think I'm gonna pass out.
Let me just take a nap real quick.
Can you rub my back a little bit while you take a nap?
Well, you can go log on to it. That's the read it.
There was unrest on several stations in the belt, as some expressed anger over what they believed was abandonment of Ceres Station. On Ganymede, an angry genetics researcher was shot and killed when she attempted to flee during a routine security check. It is believed the researcher was a spy for the Inners. On Lesnar, Inaro's partisans clashed with protesters, leaving several injured, including one Free Navy mechanic dead.
Report.
Nova and Veronicus have re-altered jive signatures as ordered. All ships maintain radio silence, no new contacts.
Good.
Did you have a chance to look over my assessment of the Inner's fleet?
I did.
You don't seem concerned.
Can't say that I am.
3 new UNN capital ships and 2 Martian Dungeon class. That's more than we expected.
Oh, they will rebuild their forces quickly. They will need them.
That's fun. They ain't
These
got
metal
no
epoxy
communication.
cracks, so it won't get any worse. But I can't say how well it bonded. This alloy is tough as shit. What was this armor made out of, anyway?
It's made of Mars, honey buns. What's up?
I'm not sure. Someone sent me something.
Could you be more vague?
I mean, literally someone. I don't know who the fuck it is.
It looks like it was all routed through anonymous relays.
Somebody's trying hard not to leave any tracks.
Amos, I hope this finds you well. Sorry, I got astray.
That's the plot guy.
Prax.
I know you're in the
Botanist?
middle of the war.
Cracks.
The Free Navy shot a researcher in my lab today. They said she was a spy. Her name was Carbonitis. For the past year, we've been working on ways to improve crop yields for food grown in the belt. Carbonitis was developing a new strain of yeast with a robust-proofing polymerase, modified with organelles that mimic the protomolecule's harvesting structures. It produces a complete digestible protein with micronutrient uptake comparable to unmodified soy.
Speed it up.
Give me a second.
Yeah, that's my friend. This is slow.
We're best friends.
Yeah, we-
Understand any of that interaction.
Hey, where's your embed?
God damn it.
I'll be right back.
Who's exploring it?
What the fuck did that?
Did they set bombs? So it was a trap. Right? Is that what we're thinking?
Ceres Station.
Oh shit.
Coming towards you. Oh.
That's
Yeah, so they got in the little ships to go towards them.
no, they're in their regular ships. That's why it recognized it as the Pella, which is the ship they're on.
Listen low.
Oh,
Take the shot.
now he's see, he's on guns, babe.
Firing.
It's about to get hot. No, hold on. Yeah, they're gonna be at this one. Got them railgun.
This is where we need what's his face, Alex.
They're closing! More torpedoes incoming!
Yeah, we got her though.
Beating up the red guy.
We're too far away!
It's the only chance we've got. Everybody brace for a hard spin.
I say be on it
Let's
though.
hit. Real bad. They're venting atmosphere. Idiots.
Davis is requesting permission to disengage for 8.
We don't need either of them. Flight, maintain distance from the enemy.
See, it's because he's
Watch
obsessed.
out for
He's
the
obsessed.
Flip. End this now. Fighting.
They got that railgun though.
Clean this. Fuck.
4 more torpedoes incoming! We can't keep this up forever! We're damaged! Port PDCs are misfiring!
Coming up with PDCs.
Where are you going?
We gotta fix them.
In the middle of the fight?
That's the job, Peaches.
Good job, Peaches.
She's like in the middle of this. We're gonna fix it right now.
Everyone brace. Do it again? No. Let us know if you need to do that again. Just get those PDCs back.
Alright, that was episode 3 of Expanse, and another great episode, man. Look, cat and mouse, game of chess, all that you want to have on there. Oh boy could have been dead right here, but Holden did the right thing. I mean, it was beautifully done. Panning back to show her son Philippe in there, and yeah, so obviously you couldn't just blow up the ship, and vice versa. I mean, yeah, he hit the button, Philippe hit the button to blow up Holden them ship, but he knew his mom and them was on there, and he didn't really want to do it either. So it was both little. But I like the son. I like Philip standing up at the end telling his dad, look, we ain't had to do none of that. We could have stayed on course with our regular plan, and it would have been good. But if it wasn't for your ego, there we go, right there. Yeah, we did get a little nugget from our old friend, the botanist, who figured out how we can grow some artificial yeast. That way we can get the bread popping off back everywhere that you can do, and then we can eat. So that's a little nugget that we're going to have in our pocket so we can feed Earth and we can feed the Belters too if need be. Yeah. Was that a setup on series with the whole thing blowing up? Obviously, yes, of course. But that's not where Marco said it was going to happen. He just said he was going to just drain the resources. Not that he was going to blow up Belters and the UN. So when they find that out, it's going to probably be a problem. I also love that Marco does not know yet that Drummer is about to take away all your little supply chains that's way out in the field. I think he is really counting on that to be the case in case the Earthers come in and take over his main places. At least he'll have some refueling places and food and all that out there in the belt, but that's going to be gone too. So it's going to be a surprise when it comes down to all that. If he doesn't get to his main plan, which is jumping through the ring and being gone anyway and starting his new world, which I think that's his ultimate thing. He just got to waste his time.
I feel like there's something more complex in that situation.
Could be. That's just where I'm at with it. But this
the last thing was like, we're gonna start running tests now and tell you what the tests are.
Yeah.
Now that the ship. I don't know. So
something about the ring though.
Something.
It's like,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, it's a game of cat and mouse right now, and a deadly game of chess is what we're playing. So can't wait to see another episode, see how this thing finish off.
What I really appreciate about the last 2 seasons specifically is Marco as a villain. He is so well thought of and so well executed on that not only do you see his flaws as far as his ego, But what's accentuated more than that is his brilliance as a strategist. Like, he's fucking brilliant. And it's annoying because he's also charming as hell as well. But those are all manipulative tactics that he utilizes. And he's such a well fleshed out villain. He's one of my favorite villains of all time because he's executed on so well. So the plan initially, as far as series goes, annoyingly brilliant. I don't know where these explosions came from, but I'm curious not only as far as the explosions, because it does seem like that would not support what Marco's intended for that space to be, unless like he's going to somehow drop, you know, information that the Earthers or Innards or however they respond to them, they created the bombs to get rid of it. That just doesn't make sense. It does not align with Marcos's plan. And also, I'm like, who is the person that assassinated Prax's partner, so to speak, who came up with this brilliant solution they're obviously trying to come up with, and she was trying to share that they found a solution for Earth. So is there people within the organization that are like trying to hold that information back? Because that's obviously going to benefit Earth and keep people fed. So there seems to be, I don't know, there seems to be other people in the wrong places or in the right places that are still working to benefit another agenda too, because I don't understand why they would assassinate her if it benefits Earth, and they're obviously working to benefit Earth. They're like, Prax is on our team. So like, I don't know what that is. That's very interesting. I will say it was really fun seeing Prax. It was really fun seeing Emma try to explain Prax to Peaches too. Like, just wait. I know we don't understand any of the words, but it was just so cute because I really love their friendship, and we hadn't seen him in so long. I just really appreciated having that as well. Absolutely stunning was the space fight, which this show does so well on another level. It's insane, and I love so much that Bobby's with the crew too. So Bobby and Jim working together essentially is what Alex would do all by himself. So it was really great, and you know, you do miss Alex in those instances, but I think the team has done such a great job of picking up the slack, so to speak, and creating that same level of awesomeness in those moments, which I really appreciate too. So all in all, I am like hyped as heck for where this is going. I think this is another great episode. I feel like the season so far has been flawless. One quick thing, the Laconia issue with the girl and now her brother's dead. Where is this leading to? What is going on there? What's up with the creatures? It looked like almost the creature like manipulated the DNA, because when you zoom in on the creature, like his mouth looked like him now too. So like, what's that about? And you know, you saw his little things lift up too. Like, is that like a proto-molecule creature? What are we doing? I don't know. But I'm very interested to see, as always, how this all ties together once we get, you know, further along in the season, because it does. They do such a great job of tying all the pieces together. So I'm really looking forward to that. But all in all, amazing episode. Cannot wait to see the next one. Thank you so much again to the anonymous executive producer for sponsoring it so we can see another episode. We really appreciate it.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another EP sponsored reaction for The Expanse Season 6, Episode 3. And until next time, people, peace.